Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Machado is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting fourth,
the left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Chopped foul wide of first. The 2-2 one more time. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch. Better hitting.
Into the box, Starlin Castro. He grounds it sharply to third. Machado has it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Yankees are off and running early. Bottom of the first coming up. Now 1-0 Yanks. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Time now to check out Buck Showalter's lineup card for the Orioles in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold? Lifted in the air to center. Ellsbury is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third.
So stepping in, Manny Machado. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. So striding forward now, Didi Gregorius. Man, he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record out.
All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. On Holiday can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the second out of the inning. Here's Chase Headley. His past history with Dylan Bundy. He's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. This one's flared toward left center. Kim is calling for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Judge is on his horse. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Here's Chris Davis now. Hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
He gives up a single there, but he retired 5 in a row. Man, he looks sharp to me.
Designated hitter.
Pineda pauses. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Full ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of pop.
And Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail this one 1-0. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. To short. Hardy's there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The left fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jones going back, leaps, and he makes the catch. He took away a home run. Wow, that was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Stepping in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. He's through this half of the inning. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another one sent foul. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Judge is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. So striding in, Caleb Joseph head-to-head against Michael Pineda have yielded just a 2 for 12. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Now he gets on top. Home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Striding in once again, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Into the box now, Hyun-Soo Kim. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit to short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he chased it in the dirt. Joseph recovers. And he makes the throw to first. Judge is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Greg Bird. He singled his last time up. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Kim is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 14.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. line towards center field. Jones will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 2-3 go the Bombers. They lead it 1-0. Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
First baseman, number 19.
Digging in to try it again. Chris Davis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 1-0. Here's Didi Gregorius. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit on the ground, but foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's in there, base hit.
Well, you went right after him with the 3-2 fastball. That's what you're going to do with guys that are struggling. This time, he just beat you.
Matt Holliday.
Striding in, Matt Holliday. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on and lifted into shallow center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
When you're hot, that's what happens. Balls like that fall in for you. When you're cold, that gets caught. This is a hot streak he's on right now, so you take advantage of it. Ride it while it's good.
In now, Chase Headley. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. Back to Davis, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. The Yanks leave 1, but they're up 1-0. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Gets a small piece near the plate. That's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
The shortstop, number 2, J.J. Hardy.
Now at the plate, J.J. Hardy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. We'll see the speedy. The Yankees 1 and the Orioles nothing. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground. Scope is there. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down. Yanks go 1-2-3. A lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Caleb Joseph becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Into the box now, Adam Jones. And this is fouled straight back.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
The 1-2 pitch. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this is going to get down and head for the 333 sign. Jones around first, thinking 2 here. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bird is going to have room as he puts it away right in front of the dugout for the final hit. 1 left. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game.
14,
this hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Castro.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound.
Your attention, please.
And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to do it for Dylan Bundy. Brad Brock will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. Here's Starlin Castro and his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Hey, they played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Into the box, Didi Gregorius. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Jones. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Yankees, but they lead it 1-0. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out.
First baseman, number 19.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. 1-2 now. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
The second baseman, number 6.
Striding in once again, Jonathan Schoop. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mainz 1-0. Vidal Nuno has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Vidal Nuno.
Digging in and looking for more, Matt Holliday. A hit in 2 tries so far. The payoff pitch one more time. Grounded to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Here's Chase Headley. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2. Here's a line drive that's going to get over the head of Hardy and into left center field for a base hit.
Hey, he's having a terrific season, keeping that average up there above the 300 mark. That's an indication right there. 2 strikes, and he's still able to get the base hit.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. In there, a base hit. Throw into 3rd, and he is in there. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on 2nd and 3rd. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Brett Gardner will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game, and now they've got that cushion.
Ready for another shot now, Jacoby Ellsbury. Lifetime numbers against Vidal Nuno. He's 0 for 9. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. On the ground now for Hardy. This might be 2. To 2nd for 1. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots. The Yankees 3, and the Orioles nothing. Ready once again, Seth Smith. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. And his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others. but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Then it goes to first, and it's not in time.
Catcher number 36.
So coming to the plate, Caleb Joseph. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's gone 2 for 6. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go. This is hit well out toward deep left field. And that's off the left field wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position. Following the 2-out double.
Number 25.
Digging in to try it again, Hyun-Soo Kim. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Judge ranging back. That one. Is out of here. This game is tied.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
In now, Manny Machado. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
The 3-2 now to Machado. Slow roller back to the mound. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the Orioles push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. 9th inning straight ahead, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. A nice look there at the Inner Harbor here in Charm City as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. 1-1, here it comes. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. The 1-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Bird.
Stepping in now, Greg Bird. This is pulled into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Starlin Castro.
Into the box, Starlin Castro. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to 2nd now with only 1 away.
Well, he gets a hanging slider and does a nice job of driving this ball the other way. Great piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he is in there at 3rd as the possible go-ahead score. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Matt Holliday, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at 3rd and 2 away. And they'll just go ahead and put Holliday aboard here.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. Now the 2-1. Into right center field, and this ball's going to get down a base hit. Long throw to the plate, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. T.J. McFarland takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. Hit hard to 3rd. Taken in by Machado. He'll go to Scope at 2nd for the force out, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. He's lead it 5-3. Also striding in, Mark Trumbo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. That one's in there, 3-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will make the running catch near the stands. A tough play there on the run for the first down.
Number 19.
Here's Chris Davis now. Head to head with Adam Warren. He's gone 3 for 11. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Here's Jonathan Scope now. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gardner going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. That's such a difficult pitch to hit. But if the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, they touch it, it's going out of the ballpark. Right there is a prime example.
In now, Seth Smith. Castro has it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario. It's the first game in the month of June between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. 2 great hitters lead their team. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. HR, how do they go about trying to start out the month with a win?
Well, Matt, we're seeing a lot of lineups like this lately. This club has a lot of power, but not a lot of speed. Shouldn't be surprising. You don't usually have the combination of the two where you got speed and power, but their power, no speed. They have to hit the ball at the ballpark if they want to win.
And that's in there, base hit.
That's turned the clock back hitting right there. Old school hitting. The ball's away. He stays with it and just flipped it over the shortstop's head.
Judge.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pilar's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Chris Carter.
Here's Chris Carter now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pilar moves over. And that retires the side. So little difficulty there for Liriano in the first. Nothing for the Yankees in their first. The Blue Jays' first set of swing. CC Sabathia, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use his defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesteryear.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, that's one of those unique plays. So many things happening. An aggressive first baseman, he goes and gets the ball, and now it's a foot race between the pitcher and the batter beat him.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Line toward right center. In there, a base hit. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. Castro onto the grass. 1 out. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Previous history with Sabathia. He's got 5 base hits in 40 tries. He also has 1 home run.
Well, this is what they didn't do yesterday. Execute with runners in scoring position. So now you got a chance. Here it is already in this ball game. You got a guy sitting there in scoring position. Drive him in, execute, and you jump away from yesterday's loss.
Swing on a little tapper.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Another full count pitch home. Weak grounder back to the mound. Scooped up on the backhand. And not in time as the run scores.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
And he misses 2-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball. 5-2 over their last 7.
Well, they won their game last night. I think that's a big sign. They're starting to play good baseball. I talked to the manager. He loves how they compete. 3-1 count, first and second. A lot of things can be happening here.
Batting 7.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Ellsbury is over. He gets there as the runner breaks for home. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game. Russell Martin now 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Second inning coming up from Toronto. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees nothing. Matt Holliday standing in now, and he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Here's the 2-1 now to Holliday. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Villar's there, and he.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Standing in, Starlin Castro. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Here's Didi Gregorius. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Gregorius
has a look now. The pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line. And he'll in fact just tag the runner headed down the line to take the sure out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Striding in, Gary Sanchez. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. From the belt, the pitch. On the ground up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
Headley.
Here's Chase Headley, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Payoff pitch on its way. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and the bottom half of inning number 2. The Jays are out in front, 3-1. Now Sabathia's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year, as the Jays have opened it up now to 4-1.
Well, he clearly didn't miss that pitch. He's so strong. If you look at the extension on that ball, he just really muscled that ball to the ballpark when it comes down to it.
In now, Devin Travis. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Carter ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees.
Baseman number 20.
I'm looking down there, shortstop Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
Striding in once again, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Judge is on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Bautista. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, that's another base hit. We're only in the second inning. He's given up 5 hits already. He needs to get back to the dugout, make some adjustments if he wants to continue in this game.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Line drive to left. Gardner will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Jays at played 2. It's now 4-1 in favor of the Jays. Ready for another chance. Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Martin has it. He'll throw down to first. 1 away. One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge.
He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pilar ranging back to the track. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Looks like Liriano's got it working now. He'll go back to the dugout leading. Digging in, Steve Pearce. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. Sabathia now with the 3-1. Hit in the air to right field. Judge is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
Into the box now, Kendrys Morales. He hit a sac fly earlier. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. One and 2. Here it comes. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Russell Martin. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they lead it 4-1. Now batting, Chris Carter. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 3-2. Fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday standing in now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Stepping in now, Starlin Castro. He grounds it sharply to third. Tulowitzki. He goes to first. Safe. It was a highlight reel stop, but he can't get it out. And runners will be at first and second with one away. Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. 1-2 now. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
In now, Gary Sanchez. Grounder down the line at third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 4-2 game.
Well, he really picked his teammate up right there with 2 outs and following a strikeout to get the base hit and drive a run in. That is really a special feeling. But, man, he really lifted his team up with that.
Standing in now, Chase Headley. As he loops under the ball and pops it up. On the move is Batista, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Castro rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second. Here's Brett Gardner now, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an...
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
Upton has a read on it, and that retires the side. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. On now to the bottom half of leads this one 4-3. Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound.